How do I get more hours from my Medicaid caregiver? Now, listen, if that's your only question, make sure you stick around to the end and I'm going to explain that and a whole lot more. All right. I'll be right back. What up? How y'all doing today? If you in my area, it's real hot outside, so you're probably doing great, But my name is Kion Church. I like to start out with that. A lot of people like to call me Mr. KC. They say, the other thing sounds a little too long, and we're gonna make it easy for you. Do what you gotta do. Call me Mr. KC, Mr. Church, whatever you want to do. But if you got a caregiver and you on here today, I'm gonna plug you into how you get more hours out of your caregiver. All right. Now, what exactly do we do around here? You know what I'm saying? There it is. It's right on the bottom. Miss Ludia is right on time with that. What do? We help the financially challenged family member to become a paid caregiver through the Medicaid long-term health care program. And what's crazy is why we would even do anything like that. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? We do that because I honest to God believe that if you taking care of anybody else, if you thinking about anybody other than yourself, you need to be rewarded. That's really like the golden rule. So Reliable Aid Inc., we are your personal assistant professionals. We handle everything like that, all these kind of topics and more. Make sure you tuning in with me every day. We're doing a blitz right now, so I'm gonna try to get on with you like every day. You know what I mean? It's boiling hot in the studio because we ain't got the air cut on just yet. But either way, we on top of some things. You know what I mean? If you with me, hashtag live. If you with me in a rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. You know what I mean? Let me know where you watching this thing from, man. We got a lot of friends around the country, and they like to get involved. So let us know what's going on. Now, if you didn't know, we watch over your family like they're ours because we care that much. So with that being said, what we want to do is take all the worry out of personal assistance. You know what I mean? And we call this thing personal assistance because it's caregivers. It's not it's not no nursing skills. It's not CNA work. It's that on the ground level work. You know what I mean? Like Pop came home from dialysis yesterday. We gotta get him in the house. You know what I mean? We gotta get his clothes right. We gotta fix him dinner. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. You know what I mean? And really, that's what a caregiver's job is. You know what I mean? Now, you as the client, your needs may be a little different. You know what I'm saying? Pop just got done eating lunch. You know what I mean? Now might be the time you want to take a ride, go to the park. You know what I mean? Get a sandwich. I don't know, but your caregiver got to be on board. Number one, they got to be on board because that's the person that takes care of you. You know what I mean? Number two, they got to be on board because we need these hours to be right. So not necessarily they got to be on board because they on board, obviously, if you got a caregiver. But what we need to do is have Medicaid on board so they can pay the caregiver for as many hours as you need them. You know what I mean? You don't want to have somebody around and you can't get everything that you want done. You know what I mean? So we're going to go through it. You know what I mean? So while we're going through it, if you got a question, you got anything you want to ask me, you got anything, going on that we need to know about, let me know and put it straight to the comment. We're going to figure it out. So I'm going to just start it from the beginning. You know what I mean? Now, some people, you already got caregivers and this and that, and that's cool. But some people are getting into the program and they trying to set up a caregiver. They trying to figure out a way how they can get a caregiver, a paid caregiver. You know what I mean? So we're going to go through the whole thing. All right. Let's say you don't have Medicaid. You want to be with Medicaid, number one. All right. We're going to do this real brief because I'm really backtracking to get to where you at right here. And I'm talking to you specifically. So all the other people, they just catching up to you. All right. So you're going to get you in the program. We're going to get you what's called a case manager. And the case manager, what their job is to make sure that you straight, like on every level, like you're their main responsibility. It may be a case manager, one case manager to 10, 20, 30 people. We don't know. But guess what? Their main responsibility is you. So what they do is, since Medicaid has been so graciously enough to let you into the service, or if you're getting into the service, once you get in, what they're going to do is they're going to determine how many hours you are, let's say, eligible for. All right. So we're going to talk about our eligibility. Now, this is going to be basically determined by, you know, your status and what you got going on, and, you know, basically your ailments and stuff like that. So what they want to do is they want to figure it out, and they want to figure out like how much help does this person need? You know what I mean? So in the very beginning, like I said, we're going to take it back. In the very beginning, they're going to ask you, turn in the application. When you turn in the application, it's going to be 3 pieces. They're going to break it down. One's going to be the doctor recommendation. All right. So this is the very first thing they're going to do. They're going to assign a nurse to you, and the nurse is going to, she's going to basically call your doctor, your PCP, primary care physician. And what he's going to say is, hey, I know Church, you know, he good, he not good, whatever. But that's what he going to say, right? So he's going to be the first person that even says you need any help. You know what I mean? What I tell people is make sure that you and your doctor are on the same accord, because if they call there and the doc act like he don't know you or something else, then, you know, you're going to be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be SOL when they call to your doctor and you, honest to God, need some paid help. So what I do is I tell people, you know, create the relationship with your doctor. Now, some people don't like to go to the doctor. They hate that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you, if you don't go to the doctor will never be able to speak up for you. All right. What's up, family? How you doing? They hit me on the phone. Look, while we on the wire, you know what I mean? Join us on the wire. And if you're here with me now, hashtag live. If you're here with me to rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. Let me know your city. Let me know your state. I don't care. Tell me the county where you at. You know what I mean? Especially now that reliable aid is in the whole state. Like, we rocking right now. You know what I mean? We Newcastle County for the Newcastle County people. We Kent County for the Kent County people, and we Sussex for the Sussex County team. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to get this thing off to a good start. If you need some help, holler at me. Let me know. All right. So getting back to the doctor, right? They're going to contact your doctor first, and then they're going to ask your doctor. They're going to say, yo, you think Church need this? You don't want your doctor to hesitate. You want your doctor to say, yeah, man, we've been waiting on you. We listen, we love this, and we glad that that you figured it out, and that Church need a little help. See, that's good for you. But I'm gonna tell you a secret that a buddy told me when I was in college. You know what I mean? He said, when it come time for the grades, make sure that the teacher knows your name, so he ain't got to look through the roll book and guess at it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all didn't hear me, I'm gonna tell you that again. When Medicaid calls for you at your doctor's office, make sure that the doctor knows who you are. All right. Because if they ask him what's going on and he say, hey, I don't know what he's trying to get this Medicaid for, now you SOL. You don't want to be SOL. All right. So what you got to do to prevent that? You might want to go to the doctor every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You might want to make an appointment at least once a year, especially if you're going in and you're looking to get this good paid caregiver for Medicaid. All right. Make sure your copays is paid. Make sure they ain't got to call you up. Make sure everything is good. And I mean, you know, what's dropping 10, 20 bucks on a copay? Some people got $5 copays. You know what I'm saying? My last insurance, I was paying $25 for a copay. I be telling people, all you got to do is pay $5 to get in there and see the doctor. Go on in there, man, run in there, and then, you know, put everything on paper. You know what I mean? Let them know, yo, this is how I feel. This is what I need. You know, blah, blah, blah. Do whatever you got to do. But, you know, make sure that they understand it's you and that they know you. You know what I mean? Look, as you come on into the room, hashtag live, hashtag rebroadcast. If you're in the rebroadcast, you know what I mean? Drop your name, your city, your state. You know what I mean? Hashtag something on here. Let these people know that we on here and we mean business. You know what I mean? Now, if you're watching this on another form, if you're not on the book watching it, you're on like YouTube or something, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell. Plus, I get this good information out every day. So you want to be notified when I go live every day, especially if you're trying to get more hours out your caregiver. You know what I'm saying? Not even out your caregiver. You're trying to get more paid time out your caregiver from Medicaid, you know, because that's really how it's working. All right. So that's the first thing. Doctor recommendation, always a good thing if your doctor helps you, because he's the only person that really writes the, I'm going to say the check, but he's the real person that writes, you know, for lack of a better word, what's going on, what you need. All right. Then second part, They're going to go through your financial eligibility. Now, right now, to help your hours, we're going to brush over this because this really is not going to help your hours, but that's something else that they're going to need to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, the main thing to getting your hours, and like I said, if you already in Medicaid, if you already in a long-term healthcare program, this will not apply to you, but it's good information to know. All right. The third part of that application is what's called the interview. All right. So, you know what the interview is. I don't know if you ever went and got a job before. You know, I did that once or twice before. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in, you sit down, you talk to somebody, and they say, hey, man, what makes you think that this opportunity is all that? And like, you know, why should we hire you? Basically, that's what Medicaid gonna say. Medicaid gonna tell you, tell me everything. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you just got in a program. I mean, the doctor said you jacked up. So, I mean, what's this caregiver supposed to be doing for you? You know what I mean? Because they're going to look at you like that. They're going to look at you like you're a two-headed Martian. And why should we, be nice to you? Now, I don't necessarily think it's cool, but that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to run with the Bulls, man, you're going to have to learn how to, take over and half-ass be aggressive and let these people know, like, listen, I ain't playing. I really need this help. All right. So this is what you're going to do. Number one tip, I'm going to give it to you. Take your notebook. All right. Take your notebook out. Every day, I want you to write down what it is. Now, it might take you 7 days to complete this plan. You know what I mean? And I give it to people all the time. And then a lot of them, they ego be talking to them and they be like, oh man, I didn't really think I needed to do that. Yeah, but when the people came out, they didn't give you no hours. And now you begging me, oh, KC, I need your help. But when KC tried to help you in the beginning, you wasn't paying attention. I really think you was paying attention, but you thought I didn't know what I was talking about. So you did it your way. So this is what I want you to do. Everybody knew you going in, take your notebook out for the first 7 days, or 7 days prior to you going to your Medicaid interview to get you a paid caregiver. I want you to write down everything day by day that you had to go through. You know what I mean? Don't skip nothing. You know what I mean? You need help getting up in the morning. You need if you need help brushing your teeth, you need help putting the toothpaste on the toothbrush. These are the kind of details that you don't leave out. All right. You don't want to leave nothing out, because if they think like, oh, you needed help with doing was putting the toothpaste on the toothbrush, then boom, why would we have a person sticking around your house all that long? But nah, homeboy, I needed help getting out of bed, finding my slippers when I got off the bed. I couldn't do that, I couldn't bend down there. I needed help transferring, maybe from my bed to a wheelchair, maybe from I don't know, anywhere you transfer from. I mean, it could be an endless amount of possibilities of things that you got to do every day just to take care of you. Write it down. And you wanted the list to be very detailed, very specific, very everything, because you this is you. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, this is your life, Charlie Brown. You know what I'm saying? You want everything to be perfect. And the only way it's going to be perfect, or at least near perfection, is if you don't forget a step. You know what I'm saying? That's just like me coming to your house early in the morning. I take you out. We go to breakfast, but I forget to put your shoes on. You forgot. I forgot. We at the restaurant. Now we looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nah. We ain't doing it like that. So what I want you to do is I want you to write everything down. You know what I mean? I needed help putting that toothpaste on the brush. I needed help brushing my teeth. I needed help washing my face. After I got done that, I needed help wiping my face off. You know what I'm saying? Now, this may seem silly, and I tell people all the time, but it's just like if they had something negative on you, they would pad the file up just to tell you how bad of a person you was. So what you gonna do? You gotta flip it. Flip it on them. You know what I'm saying? Number one thing you gotta do is you gotta make the record show everything that you did. Look, I needed this, I needed that, I needed bam, bam. You know what I mean? Listen, my dude here all the time, my nephew here taking care of me all the time, and it ain't even breakfast time yet. You understand where we're going at with this? So look, man, if you here with me now, hashtag live. If you here with me in rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. If you picking up what I'm putting down, hashtag I'm with you. I understand. All right. Now, if you don't understand, call me 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. And like my old teacher from William Penn, Mr. K said, I'll break it down to you again. You know what I'm saying? He really told me personally, I don't mind saying it again for the slow people, but I ain't gonna call you slow. You know what I'm saying? That's what he called me though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but it is what it is, man, and we're gonna get this thing popping because on the real side, whatever you need, man, I'm gonna walk you on through. All right. So we went through the three pieces of the Medicaid LTSS application slash eligibility to get these hours for you. So that's how you really get it. All right. So once they get all the information, they're gonna put it together and they're gonna come up with a care plan. Right now, I'm gonna tell you this is a pro tip. If you call Reliable Aid to help get you into the program before you get in, Reliable Aid will come up with your care plan before they do. And once you got a company as strong as ours saying, hey, this is what the person need, by the time we get to the case manager, I'm gonna tell them, yo, this is what the person need. So it ain't gonna be a whole bunch of rhetoric back and forth and this and that and hey man, and we didn't know and we only gave them 10 hours because man, that's BS, man. I already was in that person's house, wrote the plan down and gave it to you. You know what I mean? But that's just how we handle it around here. If you go to that holiday animal company, they're gonna leave you in the wind. I don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? But if you need me, boom, I go to bat for you. All right. So we're gonna connect with your caregiver. We're gonna connect with your case manager, you know, and I'm gonna tell them, yo, this is what church need. You know what I'm saying? So they either gonna give it to us or they not. But with me saying it and you having all the notes written down, it's gonna be hard for them to go against that. It's gonna be really hard. Number one, the proof is in the pudding, and you done already wrote down everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? So it's like proof is in the pudding. You know what I mean? And then you got an advocate. No, is no other stronger advocate on the planet for you than me or somebody from my team, from the Reliable team. You know what I mean? Nobody else is stronger to be able to talk to you. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. I can't, you know, trying to find a way to tell you, you know, without using some other words, but y'all know what it is, man. You either rocking with me or you're not rocking. You understand what I'm saying? So now they're gonna get you in a program, they're gonna figure it all out for you, they're gonna put you a little hours package together, and boom, now your caregiver's rocking and he's getting paid. All right. So this is what catches the story up from the person just getting in to you right here, because you right here, I know you already in and you need a little more hours, and you like, look, Casey, I'm tired of hearing about all that other stuff. I'm already in. Right. So here we go. This the good stuff. You got your pen out? I know you got that notebook out. I just told you about. Come on, man. You got. Listen, we got to get in the game, man. This is important. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to hear about. I need somebody here on a weekend because you only got a couple hours, so maybe we didn't schedule the weekend now. You know what I'm saying? So you know now you got little Johnny, little so and so working for free at your house. You know what I mean? That ain't what we looking for. We looking for a person to come around on a regular. And what makes a person reliable? That's a good question. What makes a person reliable? What makes them reliable is that paycheck. They don't get no paycheck, man. They gonna come by when they want. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, listen, it's a lot of people come by here. They don't come by regular, except the ones that's getting paid. You know what I mean? Because it just is what it is, man. It's the nature of the beast. Everybody got to work somewhere and make some money and take care of themselves. If they don't work here, then they somewhere else working. You know what I'm saying? So they damn sure ain't got time to be coming back and forth. I can't be messing with you. I got to go to work. Right. There it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a happy medium situation, and we're going to get your person who's been taking care of you. We're going to get them paid. You know what I mean? What I do, I put the paycheck in people's pockets. How do I do it? I'm going to do it through you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that person is been coming around looking out for you, man, we're going to make sure they tight. Absolutely. Yo, hashtag 80 degrees today. It's hot. It's seriously hot. Y'all see the sun in the background? I had to close the shade today, man. It's hot on my back. But look later for that, because y'all don't really care about that. So this is what I want to tell you. For the case manager, I know for a fact it's every 90 days they got to come around and reassess the situation. All right. Now, we come around and reassess the situation too every 90 days, right? So look at this. Let's say you just got signed up, you know, and you don't have enough hours and you really need more and you're trying to figure it out. What do I do? Now here we come. We're here to the business now. What do? You do the same thing I told you to do if you wasn't in the program. Write it all down. I mean, because they're gonna say, you're gonna say, hey man, I need more hours. They're gonna say, for what? We already came out here. We already paying your nephew to come around a couple of hours a day. They're gonna say, why would you need any help? You're gonna say, well, look, man, apparently I didn't tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't tell them everything, and some things that you need to tell them, and it's gonna be some reasons why, like you're gonna need a little more help. But if you don't have your notes, if it's nothing you can tell them, they're gonna be like, they're gonna close the book up on you and be like, look, we're going home. We're going back to the Medicaid hut. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna get nothing. But listen, if you rocking with KC, we're gonna get you more hours, man. And me doing this thing for over a decade, I've really changed a lot of people's lives and gotten them way more hours than they even thought they could get, because a lot of people need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pop down there bedridden, man. Like, if we couldn't get him no more hours, like, us getting a toothbrush out in the morning ain't enough for him. You know what I'm saying? You may be the same way. Your loved one may be the same way. So you're going to have to step it up, man. You're going to have to write these notes down, tell them what's going on, and then they're going to reevaluate the situation. But guess what? I got you. I'm gonna do something even better for you than that. And this is what I tell people all the time. Now, I know it'll be a couple agency owners on here, checking my trap, and they be trying to find out how I do it, because I got the best tips in the game. You know what I mean? I've been doing this thing for a decade. I know how to get to the bottom of the business. You feel me? So what you gonna do? You gonna call me. So now you're gonna call me and you're gonna say, look, my reevaluation, or I don't know if that's the right word or not, but what I want to tell you is every 90 days they come by. They supposed to be coming by. And then a lot of you don't even know that, because you got an MIA caregiver, case manager. So if your case manager is MIA, you definitely need to be talking to me, because I'm the one that's going to get their funky butt in check. You feel me? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to write it all down. You're going to call me up. You're going to say, yo, Miss So-and-so from Medicaid, who's my case manager, she going to be over here on Thursday. I need you here. I'm going to be like, what you need me for, Chief? I'm going to say, look, man, I need some help with my hours. You remember we talked about the thing? I'm going to say, oh, yeah. Sweet. Did you put them notes together? Talk to me. Hashtag live, you here with me in the live. Hashtag rebroadcast, if you're here with me in the rebroadcast. Hashtag I understand. Hashtag note. My notes is like that. Hashtag we need more help. You know what I mean? So now, when you call me up, I come to the house on Thursday. I meet with your case manager. I'm telling them, like, straight up, yo, man, you got the game messed up, man. Church need way more than that. How you think they're gonna make it? But guess what? Without me saying it, I don't know. Sometimes it could go over their head. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the be all end all, but what I'm telling you is I'm the mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Shout out to my old lawyer, man. he got a book called The Last Mouthpiece. That's my dude, man. Rest in peace. But look, you want somebody to be able to talk for you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they just overlook people. You know what I mean? They they don't pay you no mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's the status that they have you on. But you don't need to be like that. You need a little more help. You need a little more. You need a little more. You know what I'm saying? And your caregiver need more hours, because you ain't no. Listen, your kids got other things they got to do. If they not getting paid, let's be honest. They're not gonna stick around. You know what I mean? My kids call me 7:00 in the morning to ask for thousands of dollars, like I'm just blowing it, throw it in the air or something. You know what I'm saying? So, they don't respect me. I don't know. Maybe your kids is different, but if you paying them, they're gonna be around. You know what I mean? If you're not paying them, hey, I don't know where they're gonna be at. You know what I mean? So we need to get these people paid. So that's what you got to do, man. Hashtag let's get paid. Hashtag let's run together. Do whatever it is you got to do, man. But closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a closed mouth, you ain't getting fed. And not only that, your caregiver's not getting fed, which means they not cooking you no meal. So you definitely starving. You back at square one. Come on, man. that ain't where it's at, man. You don't want to be at square one. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, y'all. I want to show y'all this gift they gave me, man, for my birthday. If you missed my birthday, it was last week, man. It was like 2 weeks ago, man. Hashtag happy birthday or something, man. Tell your boy, what's up. But I wanted to show y'all this because I just pulled it out the card. And this is what they gave me, man. This is my super gift right there. I hope y'all can see this. It says Reliable Aiding, Kion Church, the Playmaker, established 3/19/1974. So they got me the little basketball trophy. They call me the Playmaker. I had to show y'all that today because I'm trying to get you through, man. Don't nobody care about you like I do. Now, these jokers might tell you, man, look, man, I want to see the best for you and this and that, man. I don't really trust them. You know, their intentions ain't genuine. You know, the half of them don't know what the hell they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They can't put it together if I gave them the playbook. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to be with Reliable Aid. People ask me all the time, oh, Casey, it's a million agencies out there. Why would I go with you? Listen, you can be with one of these bum camps if you want. They're not going to look out. They're not going to give you the information. They're not going to walk you through. They're not going to talk you through. You know what I'm saying? Only over here do you get the secret sauce. All right. 302-689-3240. 302-689-3240. And guess what? The Playmaker got you. The Playmaker. That's how we do it, baby. What's going on? Mr. Seth 4627 hashtag live San Antonio 87 degrees. See, I like this dude, man. I like his style, man. I asked him 2-3 things, man. He gave it all to me at once. You know what I mean? That's what's up, man. Give it all up. 87 degrees. Wow, man. This is like our first hot day, man, in a minute, man. I mean, we had a couple hot days not too long ago, but it wasn't this hot. It's hot out here right now, man. Suppose the temperature is supposed to go up to like 80. So y'all know what that mean, man. Anytime I get a little hot, they be acting crazy outside. So, you know, be safe, stay cool, get you some cold water, keep drinking, stay hydrated, man. Keep your spirits up, man. If anything you should ever need, man, if you ever need my help, don't be afraid to call me, man. I love you, man. And I want the same thing for my peoples as I do for myself. So if anybody else tell you anything that's different, you know, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. We got a freak thing happening. Stuff be popping up sometimes. So look, man. Hashtag live, hashtag rebroadcast, you know, hashtag Queen Street, hashtag Kent County, hashtag Sussex County. Because guess what? Reliable Aid is everywhere. 235 Queen Street, Dover, Delaware is the new address. Make sure if you in the area, you come see us. If you can't get there, you don't have a car, guess what? The beach bus stops right in front of our office. My God. I told the people at the office, I said, yo, man, we're going to get busy. We're going to plan a big party. We're going to all catch the bus and ride to the beach one day. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can be with us. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be really special, especially if the Reliable crew take you with us. You know what I mean? You know, also, I want to let y'all know, April 25th, which happens to be a Saturday at 11 a.m., we're going to have the mayor, Dover mayor, come on out and do our ribbon cutting. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to Miss Lorraine setting that all up, you know, and we're gonna have a couple other good people coming out too, man. I think we got the superintendent of schools, my buddy Mr. Congo. He told us that he knows some very good people for us to meet in Kent County. That's the head of the Wilmington City Council. You know, he told us that he knows some good people down there. So really what we trying to do is we just trying to connect with all the good people. You know what I mean? We got a gang of great people that we work with and that work for us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look here, man. I don't know why y'all calling me. I'm on the wire right now. You know what I'm saying? If we on the net, man, we on the net, man. Check me out while we on the wire. Don't call me while we on the wire because I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm talking to my real friends right now. You know what I'm saying? So look, I got to go. I got to get out of here. It's hot and it's heat on my back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you need these extra special tips, man, to get you a little more time with your caregiver, a little more time with your caregiver, I just got sent them to the answer machine. Now they getting disrespectful. They call them back to back. Don't call me back to back. I'm on the wire, baby. Let's go. Look, you need any more of them tips and tricks, make sure you call me because, you know, I know how to dangle that carrot out in front of the rabbit and make them go fast. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I mean? 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. They told me say it 3 times. 302-689-3240. That's the number to the spot. If you want to talk to me, you can't just call no more and be like, yo, KC, what's up? You got to call and say, hey, can I talk to KC? Because it's so many phone calls nowadays. We helping so many people. See how they doing it. We helping so many people that we got to do something different. So if you're looking for me, make sure you ask for me. I ain't got no problem helping you, and I love solving people problems, especially when it relies around Medicaid and the long-term healthcare program and how you can get a paid caregiver. You know what I mean? And your cousin that's on the couch right now taking care of his mom, put his name in the comment because he need this. Don't front on him. You know he need it. He need this. Let's get busy, man. We gonna all get together. You know what I'm saying? One hand wash the other hand. 2 hands wash the face, baby. If you talking with a company and they don't believe in that, they whole perception is whack. I don't know what time they on. So look, I love you, man. I got to go. Holler at me. Peace.